Hi, I'm Beth. I'm here today with BonVie to talk to you about corn as a substitute in our diets. We've all heard about this gluten-free trend. If you're not on a gluten-free diet yourself, I'm sure you've known someone who's tried it. Now, I'm calling this a trend because most people are not actually allergic to gluten, but just an overconsumption of carbs in general. And this trend has even started taking over our supermarkets with gluten-free everything options. But my question was, how do they take these everyday gluten-based foods and turn them into gluten-free? And I found the answer to that was through substitutes. And mainly they're using rice, soy, and corn. Corn is one of the most popular substitutes, not only in gluten-free food, but in our daily diets. And while a lot of you are thinking that's alright because corn is a vegetable, well, unfortunately, the way they use it, it's not. When corn is harvested early, it's actually considered a grain, and very similar to the types of grains where gluten is found. Corn can still possess some of the characteristics that would make it unenjoyable to those gluten-free, or certainly to those with celiac disease. However, if corn is harvested once fully matured, it is then considered a vegetable. And it's important to know that corn, whether harvested as a grain or a vegetable, is very high in starch, which is a carb. And so when corn is not immediately used by the body, it is stored, and typically as a fat. So now that we know that corn is a substitute, let's look at the other ways that it's been incorporated into our diet. Corn is actually the most abundant grain produced in America. It's in our breakfast cereals, breads, jams, ice cream, Pepsi, fast food, and more. We even feed it to our livestock in large amounts. As Americans, we're practically swimming in this stuff. Studies show that when cattle, fish, and chicken have corn as a staple in their daily diets, they have a shorter lifespan than those who don't. The fructose from corn is toxic to our livers and can contribute to major health issues. Corn-fed cows and the beef they provide us have even been linked to heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and obesity. And the beef from grass-fed cows is not. Eventually, we ingest not only the beef, but everything that comes with it, including the issues caused by the high-starch, high-fructose corn-based diets. Another fun fact, did you know that corn is one of the most genetically modified foods available? Hello, GMO. Here at BonVie, we recommend a high-protein, low-carbohydrate, and low-sugar diet, since excess carbs and sugars are generally stored as fat. Since corn is high in starch, it is typically absorbed as a carbohydrate, regardless of whether it was ingested as a grain or a vegetable.